Welcome. This video is one of a series of Introduction to Anarch videos where we outline the background for why our customers deploy the Anarch technical data publication and collaboration platform. If you have not done so, it is highly recommended to watch the Anarch introduction videos in the order shown here. Anarch Introduction summarizes the business reasoning behind how Anarch makes product data accessible and actionable across manufacturers and their suppliers for better, faster decisions. Anarch Platform Introduction explains how the different portions of the Anarch platform work together for 3D PDF document publication or web-hosted technical data collaboration. Anarch Workstation Introduction will explain high-level concepts on how the desktop product is used to import rich technical data and transform it into either document or web-hosted forms. Anarch Collaborate Introduction serves as the preview of the cloud-hosted, web-accessed platform for managing users, groups, access, content, and collaboration. The three major components that comprise the Anarch technical data publication and collaboration platform are Anarch Workstation, Anarch Publish, and Anarch Collaborate. Anarch Workstation is often the starting point for customers. It is the desktop tool used to specify the input of 3D CAD, business and technical documentation, 2D drawings, images, and more that is combined to create a published technical data package. Anarch Workstation can create 3D PDF documents directly, or Anarch Collaborate hosted, fileless web content that is easy to consume for everyone. Anarch Workstation actions that involve importing, transforming, and exporting information are stored as recipes that power a repeatable process and enable automation via Anarch Publish. Before we look closer at examples of technical data content and collaboration, let's review the Anarch platform components and how they work together. Anarch Workstation can publish individual TDPs directly as 3D PDF documents or Anarch Collaborate content items. A vast majority of Anarch customers start by understanding the foundation that Workstation provides to import, transform, and export TDPs, along with understanding information layout in document or web-based templates Anarch provides. Recipes defined in Anarch Workstation can be used in Anarch Publish for automated, high-volume TDP creation, also for either 3D PDF documents or Anarch Collaborate content items. Anarch Publish integrates and coordinates with your PLM and other IT systems. Based on the recipe, automated extraction of information needed for a TDP is executed, and 3D PDF or Anarch Collaborate TDPs are automatically published. If information changes in the PLM system based on your settings, the TDP could be automatically updated. Options have also been added recently to Anarch Collaborate, such that users can drag and drop specific CAD file formats and documents directly to create TDPs without the need for Workstation or Publish. Let's start by looking at the latest way to create a technical data package in Anarch Collaborate. The Files page, also referred to as My Files, is a file storage solution for uploading your own files and sharing with others for collaboration. Any file can be uploaded as an attachment. 3D CAD, images, PDFs, and MP4 files can be uploaded to create viewable files that can be marked up. We dropped in a SolidWorks assembly file, PDF, and an image file into the folder, shared it for collaboration, and marked it up. In this simple example, all that is needed to view, share, and collaborate. For this example, we will use the Anarch Workstation demonstration CAD model that is familiar as part of the TDP bill of materials from parts list example. CAD, documents, and 2D drawings are imported, then published as a combination of viewable content and attachments. We have just imported a JT file, and we could have imported any modern CAD format, which then shows up under Workspace Imports. The product structure is shown along with any views, PMI, and we can see this model in the graphical region. The same import menu can be used for CAD, documents, images, 2D drawings, and more. Let's also import an instruction manual, plus a legacy 2D drawing. These three imported items are now part of the recipe, and they will be viewable in an Anarch Collaborate content item. Next, we will publish to the Anarch Collaborate server using the same imported content and attachments. In this simplified view of the process, the URL to the server is entered along with the credentials and an access control list that defines who should be allowed to view this TDP. To view this technical data package in Anarch Collaborate, you can double-click on the export item, and it will automatically take you to the Anarch Collaborate login. After entering credentials, you will see all 6 of the components that are part of this content item in Anarch Collaborate. At the very top, you can select the 3D MBD CAD model as a viewable item that has a parts list, stored MBD views that can be activated, and many other options that are normally associated with viewing design information in a 3D CAD system, such as showing or hiding components, dynamic viewing, setting display options, and more. Note how the PDF manual and the 2D drawing that were imported into Anarch Workstation are now also shown as separate viewable components. In the content item shown, the top 3 components are viewable, and this is a very powerful feature of Anarch Collaborate to present fileless information. The bottom 3 components are not viewable since they are the additional instruction manual, step, and QIF file attachments. In this example, we have enabled the download of any of the components except for the 3D model viewable, which is not allowed. For example, the first manual and the 2D drawing are both viewable and can be downloaded according to the publication options chosen. When we select the download option for any of the components that are allowed, Anarch Collaborate will zip up these files and the download executes. When we store a workstation project, it retains the recipe for all the actions taken. In this example, we published directly from Anarch Workstation to Anarch Collaborate, but we could have also published to a 3D PDF document. When we deploy this recipe to Anarch Publish, the full power of PLM and other IT system access and automation can be accomplished with both 3D PDF and Anarch Collaborate TDP publishing automation. You can integrate directly to and synchronize with your source authoritative system, oftentimes PLM system or PDM system. But above and beyond just simply synchronization, it's important to be able to share structured data out of these systems as well. So the bill of material, for example, may be the number one thing that needs to be shared. It might not be the 3D, probably isn't, in fact. It might not be 2D drawings, might not be documents. It may just simply be the bill of material. And when the bill of material changes, you need to share that latest version with your supplier. So information is stored in the source system, and a content collaboration platform for manufacturing can't settle for anything other than being able to sync with that source content. Then IP security, lots of interesting things that we have. Dynamic markings, for example, on the content while you view it as fileless content in a web browser. If you do give someone the permission to download or print the content, you should also have dynamic markings that follow the content out of the system, right? And dynamic markings means it understands your the date and time, as you see here, the date and time stamp. It understands who's accessing it. It understands where you are, so you could log the IP address that you're accessing the content from. And all of this can be applied as a dynamic watermark to the content to increase IP security and traceability of who accessed what and when. There's a whole host of other capabilities around access control lists and policies, as you would typically expect from something like a system like this, but the interesting capabilities are things like these dynamic marks that can go on the content. Multi-source content clearinghouse. This is something that most systems do not do, and it's really a differentiator from your typical content collaboration platforms. Most content collaboration platforms allow users to put content somewhere. Ours is different because you can automate the sourcing of content, varied types of content, and the different data types and object types that we support, all coming together from one or more source systems. You have more than one PLM system in a large organization, no problem. You have a PLM system and an ERP system that you'd like to source content from, no problem. Upload files ad hoc from local desktops, no problem. However you want to do this, it's important that the content collaboration platform supports it. And that's how we're defining the market with Anarch Collaborate. These are the problems we solve. This is the supplier or the procurement or sourcing manager sitting in the company's basement, wondering why he has to use all these old antiquated technologies to find the right information for their supplier network. Wondering, where am I supposed to go to get the right up-to-date information? This concludes an introduction to Anarch. This overview was for prospects, partners, and new customers who need to understand at a high level how Anarch Workstation, Publish, and Collaborate work together to enable technical data publications that will make your organization more effective. Anarch can provide further training that goes much deeper into any of these topics, including Anarch Workstation options to import 3D MBD CAD formats, documents, 2D drawings, bill of materials, and more. Repeatable recipes or business rules are defined to dictate how 3D PDF documents or Anarch Collaborate content is consistently created for specific technical data packages. Deploying recipes within Anarch Publish for repeatable, automated, and scalable processes to create 3D PDF or web-based content, along with the ability to automate access to most major PLM, MCAD, or other IT systems. Anarch Collaborate, where organizations manage web-based TDPs, control access via roles and responsibilities, define collaborative conversations that use technical data, uploaded documents, and more to resolve engineering, manufacturing, supply chain, and field service challenges. General Anarch introduction should be followed by the platform introduction for a broader understanding of how the different areas of Anarch technical data publication works. Finally, the deeper Anarch Workstation and Collaborate introductions will establish a solid foundation, after which any number of more detailed topics can be covered by videos or documentation. For more information, please visit our website or contact Anarch.